All right. We are live. Welcome back, everyone. Jaybone here for Smash This Podcast. It's late. And I know I said I wasn't going to go live. But we're doing this. No, sorry, Netflix. I don't want to watch you right now. All right. Welcome back. So, we're getting all these little nuggets of information from all over the place, and there's probably more out there than I don't even know about, and we'll get the trickle effect over the course of the next 24 hours before we hit Slammiversary. Let's say hello to a few people in here. Hello, Hakeem. What is up? That's right. Jaybone After Dark. What's up, Ronnie? Millard's in here. What is up? Chris, hi. So Gary Rossetti and a Wild Bill out of his slumber. I actually got some sleep last night. Thank you. What is up, Critical? So, if you're up this late and you're on social media, then you probably saw the news, as you can see by the thumbnail of this video. And I don't want to make this go too long because I'm tired. I was about to go to bed, and then I was like, nah, I started seeing this. I started seeing that. And I was like, screw it. We'll go live. You know, I thought you were going to go live. Yeah, well, you know, it's a podcast thing, you know. You get that itch. You hear some news, you want to yap about it, you know. You want to talk to your friends about it. So we are on here. So first big piece of news that hit that I saw. Thank you, Gary. I love it too. That's why I picked it. It rocks. The Good Brothers. And the best thing about Team Twitch. By the way, I have a Twitch. I'm not the greatest promoter in the world. You guys know that. I just go live. Oh, by the way, I'm going live. You know, forget hashtags, whatever. I'm live. Come join. I have a Twitch now. So if you want to go support the brand, go jump on the Twitch. Doesn't matter where you're watching from. Don't matter. You know, you can cheer bits and all that kind of whatever. Or I don't even know if you can do that. I think you have to hit a certain point before you can cheer bits, maybe. I don't know. I don't know shit about Twitch. I'm still learning. I'm new at this. Hey, we got the emojis in here. All right, cool. So the Good Brothers were one of the first, and I'll cover a few of them. Don't worry. The Good Brothers were one of the first to start expressing themselves after the midnight hour on the East Coast, 11 p.m. here. So I didn't have to wait till midnight. That was kind of nice. So then I took some time, watched some videos, and we'll get into that. So Impact Wrestling put a little video, boom, on their social medias straight from the horse's mouth, from the Good Brothers, Machine Gun, Carl Anderson, and the big, what is it called? The big LG, Luke Gallows. Oh my goodness. All the lights are out, and all of a sudden, boom, the lights go on. The rumors were true. We knew the rumors were true because they dropped those little nuggets like crazy. They just can't officially say stuff like, oh, we signed. You can't do that legally. But you can, you can leave little, you can leave the breadcrumbs. I need one of those Good Brother can koozies. Shit gets warm way too fast in this office. So yeah, it's official. Impact has signed the Good Brothers. I am ecstatic about this. Now, I'm not going to sit there and say they're the greatest tag team on the planet, but I do like these guys. They're good workers. They're charismatic. They're good in the ring. And they are going to help that current crop of tag teams grow. That tag team division is going to grow within the next month. It's just going to, it's like the women's division. Big old mushroom cloud of people coming into the company. It's crazy. So that's official. And I just found something. I don't know how many people are noticing this or talking about. I'm going to share a little screen-a-rooney here. But I didn't even notice this about these guys. Oh, that was too much. Okay. This is cool. So this is straight from the Major Wrestling Figure podcast on Twitter. It says, too sweet. The Big LG and Machine Gun Carl Anderson figures are coming from Super 7 store. Hashtag scratch that figure itch. So we got Doc Gallows, Super 7. Now, we don't have a look of the figure or nothing. It's just a name and a logo. Okay. So then I went to Super 7. And you start scrolling down. And you're like, oh my God, there's all these heavy metal action figures. This is really cool. Who else is there? Oh, classic creatures. Creature from the Blue Lagoon. Another heavy metal guy. Interesting. Peanuts characters. Weird Science. Wait, what is that? Oh, Back to the Future. What? Conan the Barbarian. So anybody who likes classic stuff, look, there's an Andre, there's a Teen Wolf. There's sports figures. There's all sorts of crazy stuff. Look, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Look at that. All sorts of crazy stuff. So, wow, Transformers. All right. So, yeah. So these guys don't, put out like super mega detail, 50,000 points of configuration or whatever the hell they say that on the Mattel figures or whatever that is. No. These are simple, good color, So there you go. And I guess Matt Cardona, aka Zack Ryder, and Brian Myers, aka Kurt Hawkins, also have figures coming too. So keep an eye out for those. So those are cool. I mean, I don't collect too many nowadays. I got a couple floating around here I haven't put up yet, but I kind of keep them out of sight because they all used to be back here, and then I took everything down from behind me just to give it a clean look. Now I want to start putting stuff. Look, if Matty Bones thinks he's the champ now, crazy SLB. So, so they got the podcast. They got some action figures coming. Pretty cool. Saw a picture of Matt Cardona with his new gear. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty slick. I like it. Got some different names I haven't seen in here for a while. What is up, man? Impact figures. Yes, that'd be nice. Nice to see you, dude. I haven't seen you in here in a while. Redwood, what is up? I still don't think the Good Brothers will be the ones to accept the Rascals Open challenge. Well, there certainly are some options, aren't there? I think we're going to get a lot of nice surprises tomorrow. So, but you know what? As many surprises as we're getting at this point, I don't care who does, I mean, is Motor City Machine Guns versus Rascals probably a better style match as far as the fast in-ring pace that we come to expect from the Rascals, bouncing all over the ring, diving outside, diving in. And the Good Brothers are more kind of like, ground and pound and, work a limb, more old school wrestling. So, all right. So the Good Brothers got some action figures coming. They signed with Impact. We're going to get a lot more of those tomorrow, let me tell you. Next one we're going to talk about, if you notice the EC3 social medias, you put out the narrative cinematic mini movie video, whatever you want to call it. We'll get to that in a little bit, Elijah. I'm trying to stay on track here. So he put that out. That was very cool. You can find that on his YouTube channel. By the way, he does have a YouTube. I'm pretty sure he put it on his Instagram, his Facebook. He put it on all of his socials, on the Twitter box, all that stuff. Very cool movie. And then he did the narrative podcast. So that's going to be a regular thing. So he's got a podcast now too. And I don't know where he's or how often he's doing that, maybe once a week or something. And I don't know if they're really, they're put out as a premiere. So I don't think they're live. I think they're just talking and we're just listening. So they're not, I don't think they're interactive. They might be someday, but right now it's just, hey, we're free. We can talk about stuff we couldn't talk about before. So we're starting to put, content out there. So there you go. Now, is he going to show up tomorrow? I think the chances are good. Like the stuff that he put out a few hours ago, it was a premiere. So it was taped. It was scheduled to be released at a certain time on a certain day. Meaning he could already be in Nashville. I had to think for a minute. All the Impact folks are in Nashville. Yes, Keanu, I'm getting to that. So there's some new content from EC3, and I love his new look. I love his how he's so stoic. It's different. It's makes you really wonder what he's going to do next because it makes it very unpredictable. It's not like, oh, he was this way here, so he's this way here, so it's easy to figure it out. No, you have no clue where he's going with stuff. To the point that he's even got like people helping him, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, he's reinventing himself. He's stripping himself down and he's becoming more creative that way too. So so um so there's that news. Um so yes, No Way Jose 2. Now what's interesting is his now I'm not gonna be like, oh, he's just copying EC3. He sucks. Um he's obviously doing something in the similar vein of EC3. You could say it's inspired. Maybe if and when EC3 shows up somewhere, No Way Jose is going to be one of the guys that comes with him. Notice I said within the last couple days when they started dropping these little hints, EC3 started dropping these hints, the little visual cinematic hints, like, okay, he's on the railroad tracks, he's got people behind him. And I said something to the effect of, oh, so wherever he's going, he's not going to show up alone. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe No Way Jose, of all the people that we didn't get anything for or from, at least I didn't notice anything. Nobody was talking about him, certainly. Um, Maybe he was quiet till now. I'd have to actually look at his social media to see if he put anything out besides his termination date. Um, but I've talked about him a little bit. I mean, I certainly didn't say much. I talked about him like once, saying something to the effect of, was like, hey, you never know. It's like these people want jobs. These people got to work. These people got to, you know, they got to survive. If they want to work, there's only so many places you can work. So maybe he will show up with EC3. He's got a totally stripped down look. He's got his hair straightened and like braided on one side. And it was like he took all his old gear and burned it in the trash, just like EC3 did. So very cinematic looking. And I don't even remember what his real name is that he used on the thing. I'd have to go back and look at it, but so yeah, he's he's out there. He's obviously looking for a job. If he's not hired already, who knows? EC3 Matt Cardona and primary fit more in AEW. I don't know. I don't think they would necessarily fit anywhere better in this place than that place. You know, it's like these people want jobs, and if the company's interested in them, who's to say they don't just bounce around? Like I said, it's maybe the Good Brothers want to, do a few months in Impact and then go to AEW, and then maybe by then more things open back up, and then they can, go over to Japan and stuff. It's like you got to remember, some of these people were locked down in contracts for a long time, especially like Zack Ryder. Long time, So who knows what these people want to do? I'm not one to judge. You can sit and say all you want. Oh, I'd like him to go here, and I would love him to go over there. But you got to remember, these people they're their own people, So who knows? I mean, this next, I'd say this next few weeks is going to be very telling in the wrestling industry, you know? And maybe not everybody shows up tomorrow night at Slammiversary. We're going to get a bunch of surprises. But don't be surprised if some of them aren't held back till like the first set of tapings that they do, you know, Sunday and Monday and whatever. I forgot. Basil's down there. He told me what days he's down there. I forgot exactly what he said they're doing tapings for. But, you know, they're going to do at least a month ish. You know, you like to assume they would be. Be some long days, but man, they're going to have some interesting content. What's the other one I saw? Keith Miller. Keith Miller put out another cinematic video where he's like, you know, pulls up in front of a hotel, checks in, goes up to his room, gets his new gear out, lays it out, and then lays down, and then starts streaming. And you see all this like raw footage of him taking all these bumps from Sid and Lita and whoever else nailed him when he got hit by all those legends one by one. I can't remember if it was Vader one of them. I don't remember. But all these legends came back and like nailed him week after week after week. So so he's having dreams about that, dreams about his kids, and then he woke up. He looks into the camera and slowly zooms in and then, you know, says Heath Miller. And so yeah, it's, you know, he's ready. I think he's going to show up. And you know, what's crazy is, no, I'm not going to sit there and be like, well, they all copied Mox. Mox's was very different, but don't tell me that a lot of these aren't inspired by what Mox did when he was free. Okay. You know, you can change it up all you want, but man, I'm sure a lot of them looked at what he did where, you know, broke out of the jail cell or whatever he all did in that, you know. Mox's first video he put out when he was a free agent was badass. So, you know, you get yourself a crew, you get yourself a few $1,000s, and, you know, somebody's will help you for almost nothing and make you look just freaking badass. So there you go. All right, Redwood says, I hope Lio Rush attacks the winner of Mac versus Bay. The X Division is in desperate need of new talent aside from Suicide, Mac, and Bay. You mean AC side? Yeah, and out of all those free agents, I think there's some X Division stuff in there. I think there absolutely is. I can't think of one off the top of my head, though. I can't think of the list. But yeah, I mean, Lio Rush, obviously, I'm trying to think like besides him. I know there were some other names that probably would have fit okay. I just can't think of any. Hakeem says, I hope Rachel Ellering attacks the winner of the Knockouts Gauntlet. Oh, my goodness. With her father, Paul, being her manager. Interesting. I don't know how old he is, but he was looking pretty, well, no offense to him, but he was looking up there in age when he was, you know, helping out. I can't think of that tag team. He was helping out those big Middle Eastern dudes. Can't think of them. Authors of Pain. Thank you, Critical Sting. Thank you. Well, maybe, you know, it's it's not like just anybody who is older can show up. You know, there's a bigger picture. People got to be careful now. I mean, he certainly could if he's, you know, been safe. He can, you know, if he got tested, he's good. He's quarantined, fine. But I don't know if I'd want him to stay. I mean, he could show up and be like, "Hey, it's Rachel on her pop," and that's fine. I wouldn't see a guy like him sticking around a long time. But you never know. I could be just dead wrong. Swing Aside is the gem of the division, Daddy. That's right. Lakers, what is up? Oh, dude. One of these times, Lakers, I gotta like actually put like a voice to all these capital letters that come at me every single day. Because I just like, you hear like somebody like just screaming the hair off their head as they're typing this. And it's so funny. I love you, dude. Thanks for joining. Yes, statement made. Big statement. They remix his WWE theme. Oh, yeah, I don't think they're gonna. If anything, he might even use like his own stuff because he's got music he's putting out now. If you don't know what it is, go check out his YouTube channel. It's on there. James Storm, maybe. That's one of those. This might be one of those ones that gets hushed. EY, yeah. Matt Cross, yeah. He's with NWA now, isn't he? Or at least I thought it was right before he shut down. I could be wrong though. And no, they're not shutting down. Corgan's got to be pissed. Two years with New Japan options. Yeah, man. Is that now? I didn't see those details anywhere. Was that like straight out of Meltzerville or something? Wouldn't be surprised. So yeah, so Heath Miller, um, Matt Seidel, baby, he was in uh Evolve, I think. HD, what is up? I was gonna say it's not as late by you. You're on the West Coast, right? Um, oh, they confirmed it in Talking Shop. Oh, okay, yeah, because they put out a live one right after the Impact video um went out. I've yet to listen to the whole thing, so there's a couple things I got to catch up on. But thank you, Kill Steel, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm seeing some love for Taylor Hendricks out there, and I really can't comment on her because I mean I've seen her stuff, but when she was in Ring of Honor, the only thing I remember her was walking around with her boobs hanging out. That didn't impress me. Was she attractive? Yeah, but I haven't seen her in ring stuff much. So I mean, if she's not just walking around with her boobs out, oh, I'm sorry, we already got a Katie Forbes. It's if you're gonna pop the knockouts division, we need you to be more than you know the wrestlers from 20 years ago. Sorry, it's my selfish pride in this division. It's like you're attractive. Hey, great. You want to be a valet? Lovely. Can you work the ring? Hey, even better. All right. 11:40. There you go. Not too late. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I thought I was gonna get like 3. Well, that just shows, man. People are glued to the internet and they're watching for number one, they're looking for content. They're looking, especially about what's going on in the industry. And this next 24 hours is going to be hot, especially, Saturday night. So let's say, thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I'd get a couple in here, but I was like, we'll throw it up the flag. We'll see who shows up, James Storm will not be showing up because he has won half of the tag team titles with NWA. Well, we'll see. We should never assume anything. Maybe he'd come back for, one night. Maybe. Who knows? But no, I know what you're saying. Actually, I didn't know that at all. I didn't know he was tag champs. Because when everything went to shit, I wasn't watching NWA. I kind of got away from it. Taylor could be the new Smoke Show. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we had that. That's nice. Taylor will get Impact's numbers up on YouTube. Does anybody go to her YouTube channel? That'll tell you if she'll get somebody's numbers up. She's got a podcast. I've seen it. I don't know what kind of numbers she does. So, who knows? I'm not trying to poo-poo her. I'm just saying, it's like if you're a draw somewhere else, all right, then there's a reason to bring you in. Just saying. Okay, Miller. You just got to be careful with that. We saw what happened. We saw what happened with Twitch. Twitch didn't like those boobs popping out. Although there was nipple in there, too. There was nipple in there. All right. I can't think of any others I saw. I'm sure there's going to be more. Storm and Eli's his tag team partner? I didn't know that either. Yep, there you go. There will be a live reaction video over the course of the pay-per-view tomorrow on that other little TNI channel. Yes, it's exclusively on the Twitch. Okay. So I've got it all set up at about 22, quarter to 7. 7 my time, 8 East Coast. You guys got to figure out the rest. So about 15, 20 minutes before the pay-per-view starts, I'll go live on the Twitch, and I know there's going to be other TNI crew members with me, okay? So it's not on YouTube, exclusively on the Twitch. We're trying to grow the Twitch. But then after the Twitch, and by the way, it's live reaction. We can't stream it, okay? So don't come to the Twitch channel expecting the Tuesday night thing, okay? We can't do that. Impact likes us. They don't like us that much, okay? We're not going to get ahead of ourselves. No, we're not going to do that. So head on over if you want to see me, Trent, Kyle. Is Kyle going to show up? Kyle will show up. Jaybone had a little phone ski with Kyle earlier. Kyle will be there. Kyle's viewing experience will be unique. We'll just say that. He's not going to be from his hotel scumbag. He's going to be from somewhere else. So me, Trent, Kyle, Alicia, William, who's in the chat. Fine, I have Jaybone investigating the videotape. We'll all be on Twitch. And we might even get an extra person or two in and out. But it's it's live pay-per-view. So, to sit down for 3-4 hours, whatever. I think it's supposed to be 3 hours. I'm not positive. Someone told me it's like 4 hours. I'm like, oh, that's long. I'm expecting a solid 3 hours because the card isn't that big. It's like, what, 6 matches? 7 now, I think. So, and then the review will be right afterwards, okay? On the YouTube channel and Twitch. So if you're watching on Twitch, just stay there. We appreciate it. And you can help, you can sub, you can cheer bits, while you're watching us lose our minds to what we're watching. For anyone who has cheered bits, thank you. And while you're on Twitch, go follow mine too. What? What is that? Gems by Jaybone. The fragrance dropping soon. Yes. You wanna smell like Jaybone? You wanna smell like Jaybone? Oh, it's late. You guys are goofy. The only thing I'm selling is t-shirts and mugs, kids. And that link is in the description if you want to go buy yourself a t-shirt. You want to help support the cause. Cheer us, checkers. We need to eat. Okay. Smash that fragrance. You guys are goofy. Kyle was in jail. Jail? Okay. Kyle may be a scumbag, but he's not that bad of an individual. Create a Twitch if you have not. If you see how we react to surprises. Yes. If you've seen yeah, that ain't happening. Dude, you gotta watch NWA for that. That ain't happening. I see reminders for 3 different reactions to Slammiversary, including TNI. Oh, all right. Well, I mean, watch what you want to watch. I'm just letting you know we're doing it. But I can guarantee you it's going to be a lot better than my reaction to that long, boring WrestleMania that was 10 hours over the course of 2 days. That sucked goat balls. It was just bad. Dad joke of the night. You're welcome. Yeah, that Talking Shop Mania, that looks absolutely insane. Enzo's on there, Rhino, Matt Cardona. It's got to be Matt Cardona. Pulls up in the car and it says woo on the windshield. You know that sack. Who do you think is facing Cody? Probably one of the free agents. Starts 10 a.m. here in Australia. I'll be watching it, casting it from my phone, and I'll use my tablet to watch you guys on Twitch. Hey, awesome, dude. Thank you. That's cool. Jake, hello. Not familiar with that name. Welcome. How am I doing today? I'm doing groovy. We just had a beer, we have a lollipop, and we're going to get out of here soon. Sorry you didn't show up earlier. But you can always hit that rewind button. Jaybone, if you plan on reviewing Extreme Lose, you're going to need a lot of beer and lollipops. Okay, number one, I looked at the card, and you know what? I really have no desire. Like, I'm trying to get my money's worth out of the network. But damn, that Extreme Rules, someone pointed this out today, and they're exactly right. There is nothing extreme. There is not one extreme match listed on that card. Not one. Unless they booked something tonight for SmackDown, and I didn't watch SmackDown. I just wanted to chill and wait for all the, hubbub to start today. Started watching season 3 of Ozarks. Man, is that batshit crazy. Love it. No extreme matches. How the hell can you have an extreme pay-per-view and nothing extreme? Not even a, God forbid, a chairs match. Nothing. So no, I'm not really dying to see that. Because you know what? After the night before, I really have no desire, because you know it's not going to be as good as the night before. You know it ain't. And for anybody who thinks otherwise, get away from me with that hot garbage. What is that? Zach Bonifer with the Gators. Okay. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's for the swamp match. Yeah. You go ahead, Zach. You watch that. You watch your crocodiles. I would rather watch Slammiversary than watching that boring Extreme Rules. Going to have it on Sunday. Back. Yeah. There you go. So saith Jake. Gator bait. People will sit and watch every single WWE pay-per-view and won't give a show like Slam a chance. Disappointing. No. Because people just love to hate. At least 3 cinematic matches on Extreme Rules, right? Well, we got the swamp match. Where did the info that Heyman was the leak come from? The leak? What leak? I'm not sure I understand what you're asking. Yeah, eye for an eye match. It's not actually an eye for an eye. And if you're using CGI to show the exposed eyeball, dude, you're just gross. Yes, Elijah Washington. I saw the cinematic video. It looked badass. The guy's in super awesome shape. By the way, I saw the interview you did with Vince Russo. Thanks for watching, man. Over on TNI. Thank you. We had a blast with him. He was great. He Brian Alvarez to me. And I took it. And I rolled with it. Thank you, HD. It still does not make me want to watch it. So if you got a tables match and some gators, that still ain't extreme. Sorry. Zach using these emojis. Dude, they're this big on my screen. They're this big. I'm like, I had to look at my other computer. Oh, it's skull and crossbones. So goofy. PCO? Yeah. PCO's going to show up and throw his other good eyeball in the ring. So Jaybone's bestie, Sean Ross Sapp, didn't like the production lighting during the Good Brothers confirmation to Impact. Do you agree with him? Well, to Sean Ross Sapp, I give a hair flip and a gross. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to pay that much attention to details. You know exactly who I'm talking about. He folded paper and he put it in the envelope, and then he pulled out the whole thing. It wasn't even folded up, man. What I did to shut the fuck up. Jiminy Christmas. So can we just be happy that we're getting some really good surprises tomorrow night instead of like ripping the fucking shit out of every little why don't you just cut on maybe Scott Demore's, hairs on his head. Maybe there was a hair on a plate. Why don't you bitch about that too? And no, I'm not complaining about Sean Ross Sapp. You know who I'm talking. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Exactly. When is Callis going to return? Tomorrow night. That's my guess. It's my guess. Gettysburg, what is up, dude? Oh, all right. I think we've talked enough BS tonight. Well, it's not really BS, but So I'm ecstatic about tomorrow night. We just wanted to get on here for a while. Holy crap, we're coming up on 50 minutes. Jeez Louise. I didn't think it was that long. So thanks for everyone who tuned in so late. I appreciate it. Exactly, Lakers. Say, I'm going to interview some people. Get the fuck out of here. You don't give a rat's ass about Impact Wrestling. Get out of here with your fake ass shit. So, all right. We're out of here. Remember, Twitch, tomorrow night, total nonstop impact. Twitch. Live reaction, not watch along, live reaction. Me and all the crew. And then, like, shortly after, literally, bathroom break, come back, boom, live again, review. Okay? So join us for all the chaos tomorrow night. It's going to be a freaking blast. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for our world to change tomorrow night? I say tomorrow night. It's later today, but when I wake up, it'll be tomorrow. Okay? So technically, there you go. We'll see you tomorrow.